Life is full of mysterious phenomena, ones that have been the matter of fierce arguments and a considerable amount of media attention. Of these phenomena, a specific one that has been interesting to the public, press, and even Hollywood. Surrounded by myths, this topic even encouraged scientists to search for a scientific explanation and find answers to this mystery, the mystery of UFOs. Before talking about UFOs, you're probably asking yourself, what is a UFO? What does it stand for? Well, UFO stands for Unidentified Flying Objects, or alien spaceships that some people they claim that they have seen in the sky, or others claim they have been taken in. Also, UFOs are referred to as flying saucers, because some people claim they are in a circular shape, or a saucer-like shape. Since the beginning of this phenomena, a lot of stories have been told, and a lot of claims have aroused, which made it more complicated. This complication led to the appearance of a new form of study called ufology. Ufology is not considered science, but rather considered non-science or pseudoscience.
Ufology is considered non-science or pseudoscience due to several reasons. First, most of the myths about UFOs are based on what people say. In science, this is called hearsay evidence, because people say what they heard others say. It's not reliable because you can't check its source. Second, the other types of evidence provided for aliens are in books, newspapers, and websites. This kind of evidence is called authoritarian evidence. It's only reliable when you trust its source. Unfortunately, it's not the case with UFOs. What I mean is that most of the stories about UFOs and aliens are written in non-science books or newspapers. Now let us see if UFOs applies scientific thinking checklist. First, is it empirical? No, because we don't have any tangible evidence about the existence of UFOs or aliens. For example, you can find some people or a reliable source telling you that a UFO has crashed into a windmill or hit the air, and you can find the broken windmill or the hole in the earth, but no one ever found the UFO. Second, is it falsifiable? You may find some people telling you that they were the only one to see UFOs. Since no one can prove that these claims are wrong, ufology is not falsifiable. Is it biased? Yes. Is it testable? Is it repeatable? No. Ufology doesn't fit the scientific thinking checklist, so it's 100% pseudoscience.
One of the most infamous mysteries concerning UFOs that has been the subject of many rumors and made-up stories, and has also been used in movies, series, newspapers, magazines, and even video games, is a certain restricted area in the desert of Las Vegas, Nevada, called Area 51.
Area 51 is a military base that is located in the southern portion of Nevada in the western United States. The linkage between Area 51 and the UFOs has appeared due to the mysteries behind Area 51. Area 51 is a highly restricted land with signs that cannot be passed by anyone. Any trespassing would be dealt with authorized deadly force. The problem is that people use Area 51 as an excuse to prove the existence of UFOs. What is shocking is when you ask for pictures or witnesses as proofs, they would simply say Area 51 is highly restricted, so we couldn't get pictures of the UFO. Plus, they had already taken the alien or the UFO to Area 51 really fast. If we look at Baloney's detection kit by Michael Shermer and apply it on Area 51 and ufology, we will discover how these claims are defined pseudoscience. By looking at 3 questions listed in the kit from the 10 questions, I would simply prove how it's considered pseudoscience. Number 1. Are personal beliefs driving the claims? Yes, some people choose to believe what they would like to believe, and when you ask them why 51, they'd simply say, I know it's 51, So it is Area 51 that has the UFOs, just by the fact of it. Number 2, is the claimant providing positive evidence? The answer is a simple no. A lot of people claim that they saw UFOs, and when they were asked to provide positive evidence, they answered the government has taken all over the evidence needed and has hidden it in Area 51. And no one can see it because it's highly restricted. And then when you ask ourselves the question number 3, has anyone tried to disprove the claim? Well, again, the answer is no. Unfortunately, no one tries to disprove the false claims. Even the government do not send out any official response denying the rumors or stating the nature of activities that occur in Area 51.
All what we heard is the pseudoscience, the non-science, the fake stories and the rumors. But there are institutes that are dedicated to the study of UFOs from a more scientific point of view. From these institutes is the SETI Institute.
The SETI Institute is basically responsible for the search for extraterrestrial intelligence in our universe. But let's first differentiate between the SETI and ufology. Both of them do have the same aim, which is looking for life beyond our little planet. But the difference is that ufology is considered pseudoscience, while on the other hand, we find the SETI Institute working on UFOs scientifically. And why? Because they are professional scientists who test their hypotheses, run experiments, and consider other explanations to falsify their claims. And I see that this is the correct or the logical way to verify the phenomenon of UFOs.
One of the remarkable inventions of the Institute, which gave a probability of finding other lives in our universe, is the Drake equation.
The Drake equation has been developed by Dr. Frank Drake, the chairman of the board of SETI Institute in 1961. The equation gives the probability of the number of civilizations in the Milky Way galaxy whose electromagnetic emissions are detectable. It's composed of several variables multiplied to each other. From these variables, for example, are the number of planets per solar system that is suitable for life and the fraction of suitable planets on which life actually appears. The equation gives us number or a probability of finding life out there, which means it does not tell us the truth while it makes us think about aliens scientifically. So, beside the Drake's equation, let's consider other scientific points that give probability of finding life beyond Earth. First, we have to think of one very important point, which is finding a planet with similar conditions to Earth. For example, on Mars, traces of ancient lakes and oceans were found, which means that Mars could have had life on it billions of years ago. Another point. How can we expect aliens to be so intelligent and familiar with technology as we see it in movies, where on Earth we find humans the only species familiar with technology? Should we therefore expect it to be common among aliens? This doesn't mean that it could not happen, but it has a very low probability. Another interesting point is amino acids. On preparing amino acids in the lab, we find that there are right-handed and left-handed amino acids. All the amino acids that are on Earth are left-handed, and the ones found in meteoroids that come from space are left-handed as well, because they are made of similar elements to Earth rocks. This in itself can be a sign of life from space and similar to ours. But if we find right-handed amino acids in meteoroids, then this will be a strong proof of other life in space and one that is different from ours.
Well, what you have seen till now are different points of view. The bottom line, no one knows where the truth is. Don't believe anything that is told to you or seen on TV because of the cinema effects nowadays. Think before you believe. This is pretty much it. Hope you enjoyed it.
You do know Elvis is dead, right? No, Elvis is not dead. He just went home.